Welcome to our deep dive into the world of diets and weight loss. In this video, we'll uncover the truth about popular diets, their benefits and risks, and how to choose a sustainable approach to losing weight and maintaining a healthy lifestyle. The most effective diets are not just about cutting calories. They focus on improving your overall health, providing balanced nutrition, and fostering sustainable habits. But with so many diets out there, how do you know which one is right for you? Let's start with one of the most praised dietary approaches. The Mediterranean diet is based on the traditional eating patterns of countries bordering the Mediterranean Sea, like Greece and Italy. It emphasizes whole, nutrient-rich foods, including a variety of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, seeds, and fish. It's often praised for supporting heart health and reducing the risk of cardiovascular diseases because of its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant-rich foods. Olive oil is the primary fat source in this diet, which is beneficial for reducing inflammation. To follow the Mediterranean diet, you'll want to focus on eating plenty of plant-based foods. Incorporate fruits and vegetables into every meal, aiming for at least 5 servings a day. Whole grains like quinoa, brown rice, and oats should form the base of most of your meals. Fatty fish like salmon or sardines should be a regular part of your diet, ideally 2 to 3 times a week. Healthy fats, like those from olive oil, nuts, and seeds, should replace unhealthy fats. Red meat should be consumed sparingly, just a few times a month. Dairy is included, but in moderation, often in the form of cheese or yogurt. The Mediterranean diet is flexible and sustainable, so portion sizes are not overly restrictive, but it's important to focus on balance and nutrient density. You don't need to count calories, but you should aim to fill half of your plate with vegetables at each meal, ensuring you're getting a variety of nutrients. Cooking meals at home can help you control ingredients and avoid processed foods. Enjoy a glass of wine with dinner, but do so in moderation. A plant-based diet emphasizes whole, unprocessed plant foods while limiting or eliminating animal products. This can range from a strict vegan diet, no animal products at all, to a more flexible approach that includes some dairy or eggs, but reduces overall meat consumption. The goal is to increase your intake of nutrient-dense plant foods, which can promote weight loss due to their high fiber content and lower calorie density. To follow a plant-based diet, you'll want to make vegetables, fruits, legumes, like beans and lentils, and whole grains the star of your meals. Aim to eat a wide variety of these foods to ensure you're getting all the essential vitamins and minerals. Plant-based protein sources, such as beans, lentils, tofu, and tempeh, should be incorporated into your meals regularly. Nuts and seeds can be included as snacks or in salads for healthy fats and extra protein. Because this diet eliminates animal products, it's important to make sure you're getting enough protein, omega-3 fatty acids, iron, and vitamin B12. If you're not eating dairy or eggs, you may want to consider a B12 supplement. Also, eating out or socializing can be tricky, but many restaurants now offer plant-based options, making it easier to stick to your goals. Planning your meals ahead of time can help ensure you're getting all the nutrients you need. A diverse range of plant foods will help you avoid nutrient gaps. Low-carb diets, such as the Atkins and ketogenic, focus on drastically reducing carbohydrates and replacing them with fats and proteins. The goal is to get your body into a state called ketosis, where it burns fat for fuel instead of carbs. This can lead to rapid weight loss, especially in the initial phases of the diet. On a keto diet, your daily carb intake should be limited to about 20 to 50 grams, which means avoiding most starchy foods like bread, pasta, and rice. You'll want to increase your intake of healthy fats like avocado, olive oil, and butter, while moderating your protein intake. Non-starchy vegetables such as leafy greens, zucchini, and cauliflower are perfect for filling up your plate. Protein sources like meat, fish, and eggs will provide the necessary building blocks for muscle. But remember, the focus is on fat as your primary fuel source. Following a low-carb diet can be effective for some people, especially those with insulin resistance or type 2 diabetes, as it can help regulate blood sugar levels. However, it may be difficult to sustain long-term, and you need to ensure that you're getting enough fiber, by consuming low-carb vegetables. Make sure you're eating a variety of healthy fats, like those from olive oil and nuts, and avoid relying on processed meats or unhealthy fats. If you're on keto, cycling in and out of ketosis can be a good strategy for sustainability. The Nordic diet is similar to the Mediterranean diet, but incorporates foods native to Scandinavia. It emphasizes whole, minimally processed foods with a particular focus on fatty fish, root vegetables, whole grains, and fermented foods. Like the Mediterranean diet, it's great for reducing inflammation and promoting heart health, but it has a regional focus, incorporating foods such as salmon, mackerel, rye, barley, and fermented dairy products. To follow the Nordic diet, you'll want to make fatty fish a staple in your diet, aiming for 2 to 3 servings per week. Root vegetables like carrots, beets, and potatoes should be a regular part of your meals, along with whole grains like barley, rye, and oats. Fermented foods, such as sauerkraut and yogurt, are important for gut health and should be included as well. Dairy can be consumed in moderation, and processed foods should be avoided. When following this diet, focus on eating nutrient-dense, whole foods while keeping portions balanced. For example, fill half your plate with vegetables, include a serving of fish or lean protein, and add a portion of whole grains. Fermented foods like pickled vegetables and kefir are a great addition to your meals, helping with digestion and gut health. Intermittent fasting isn't focused on what you eat, but when you eat. It involves alternating between periods of eating and fasting. The most popular methods include the 16-8 method, where you eat within an 8-hour window and fast for 16 hours, and the 5-2 method, where you eat normally 5 days a week and reduce calorie intake on 2 non-consecutive days. The key to intermittent fasting is consistency. During your eating window, it's important to focus on balanced meals. Include whole grains, lean proteins, fruits, and vegetables, but avoid overeating or compensating for the fasting periods. It's not about cutting calories drastically, but rather limiting the time frame during which you eat. For example, with the 16-8 method, you might choose to eat between 12 p.m. and 8 p.m., having 2 to 3 meals during that time. Fasting doesn't mean skipping meals or starving. It's just about creating a window where your body can focus on burning fat rather than constantly digesting food. If you're new to intermittent fasting, start with a smaller fasting window, like 12 hours, and gradually extend it. Drink plenty of water during fasting periods to stay hydrated and curb hunger. No matter which diet you choose, certain principles are universally beneficial. It is essential to prioritize whole, nutrient-dense foods over processed items, practice mindful eating and portion control, and focus on consistency and sustainability rather than quick fixes. Additionally, combining healthy eating with regular physical activity enhances long-term success and overall well-being. Ultimately, the best diet is the one that fits your lifestyle and can be sustained over time. There's no one-size-fits-all solution, but by focusing on whole foods, regular movement, and mindful habits, you can achieve lasting health and weight loss. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others on their health journey. And if you'd like a complete video about any of the diets mentioned today, leave a comment below.